everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was traveling for the past couple weeks and just got back, and I managed to buy a Chanel bag while I was traveling through Paris. So here is the bag from Chanel. It comes with their signature camellia flower, and I saw the bag in person, but when I bought it, they packaged it up in this nice bag. It's pretty sizable, and they also kind of wrapped it up on top with a nice ribbon like this, so it's very cute. And I actually got it at the Paris airport, Charles de Gaulle airport. And you can see the ribbon is super cute. And they tied it, and then I was just wearing the bag on me. And even though everything was packaged, it still looked really fashionable. So I wanted to unpack this with you guys, so let's do it together. So I will take off this ribbon from the bag. Tied so nicely. I can totally see myself using this maybe as like a scrunchie or something, and it feels very thick and luxurious. So here's the Chanel ribbon, so cute. And then here's the bag. Funny thing is, this flower is like stuck onto the bag, and right when she gave it to me, it actually fell off, but she stuck it back on, and I was really scared I would lose this flower all through transit, but it managed to stay on, so that's good. So here's the size of the Chanel bag, and I got the double flap, the classic double flap in medium, because that one seems to retain like the most value, and I thought of it as mostly an investment piece. And I bought it in the color Black Caviar, which tends to retain a lot better than just the lambskin. So here is what it looks like inside. So there's a layer of tissue paper, as you can see. So let's open up the tissue paper. Okay, and beneath the tissue paper is a box. So I'm opening up the tissue paper, and inside you can see the box for the actual bag. So I will take out the box. I'm just going to lift it out. Here. Oh, there's also an extra flower inside the bag. I wonder if it's supposed to go like on the other side of the bag. So the tissue paper is quite thick, and it's very classic. Everything is in black and white. And here is the box that the bag is wrapped in. This is Chanel here. It's actually a really nice sound. It's a little bit heavy though. So more of the ribbon, and it's wrapped up all nicely. Let me open it up now. It's tied so nicely together. Open up, it says Chanel. Such a pretty box. Kind of reminds me of Sephora, because Sephora boxes are black and white, and then this is like all the ribbon that comes with it. so pretty. I love all the packaging and details that go into it. Let's see, how does this open up? I think it actually lifts straight up like this, or it opens. Oh, okay, it opens like this. Ta-da! So it has like a whole booklet, I think, on top. So here's a book, and then another pamphlet, and then here's a sticker with the actual bag, I think. Here's a Chanel. The actual bag is inside, which is very cool. So we'll leave that on the side, and let's take a look at the booklet. So here's the booklet. And it says a date of purchase. I bought it June 12th, 2023. And the serial number is written nicely here, which is super cool. And it says which store I bought it from, which it says Airport CDG. So I bought it at Charles de Gaulle Airport. And it also says the Terminal 2E, in case there are other ones. So here's a nice validation of your bag. And then it says Le Sac Icon. The iconic bag, I think, is what that translates to in English. And then it has these maybe leather pelts and the Chanel, and then the little flap design. There's more of the designs and the bag. Chanel. I think this is illustrating some of the design process, which is really nice. This is so decadent and almost unnecessary, but it is really nice that they give you something like this. It just feels a little bit more luxurious. Here's the actual bag itself. Okay, I think it's taking you from like start to finish of how the bag is created. And in here it says Le Sac Icon, and it is all in French, so I can't read that. Here we go. The iconic handbag is what it says, and let me read it. It says, Gabrielle Chanel was a visionary who succeeded in firmly establishing her idea of style. Elegance, in a word, the style of Chanel has crossed the ages and continues to preserve the codes that forged its success, such as the tweed jacket and the iconic handbag, a daily companion that revolutionized the lives of women. So here, the classic handbag is an icon that has turned heads for more than half a century, earning a legendary reputation in the history of fashion. So I think it's a little bit of history about the iconic handbag, and it says it in different languages. So French first, then English, and then I think German, a lot of the European languages, and then we have Japanese, Chinese, Korean, simplified Chinese, and I'm not sure if this is Arabic, maybe. So very cool that they give you this. And here's a little customization for you. So they handwrite that. The sales associate. And here is the other pamphlet. Opens up like this. Oh, I see. Okay. So they did tell me that there was going to be a little glove. And the glove is for polishing your bag. So, okay, so it opens up like this. And it's a little, and I think you can like put your hand in it and then polish the leather with this. So I think this is the care pamphlet. It's gonna kind of tell you how to care for your bag. This bag bag is so expensive that I feel like it's more of an investment piece than anything else. Okay, so here is the pamphlet, and then here I've opened it up to the English page. It says, take care to preserve its elegant lines, store the item inside the pouch when not in use, and preferably store upright. Ideally wrap it in tissue paper, wrap up the straps. So it is kind of hard to take care of, and you do want it to like last as long as possible, and also to retain its resale value. So I think taking care of the bag is kind of a big part of owning something like this. So those are the introductory marketing contents, and then we have the actual bag itself. So it already comes wrapped in tissue paper, and I'm guessing you can keep the tissue paper so then you can wrap up the straps. So let's open up this part. The sticker, this is Chanel. I'm just gently peeling back the sticker. So it opened up like that. Okay, here we go. So this is what it looks like. Here's the dust bag. Actually, it has kind of straps on it. Oh, so it has the iconic tweed or the cross like leather pattern, which is very iconic. And then here is my caviar medium flap, double flap in black caviar. So another wrapping here. So they wrapped this part as to separate like the straps. So actually there's another layer. There's two little stickies to keep the straps away from the actual bag. And it looks like when you store it yourself, you want to keep it that way, so then the straps are not damaging the bag itself. Okay, so I just opened two different flaps, as you can see here. Here's one, here's another one. So they separated the bag from the actual self. Then I will take out the bag like this. So here are the straps, and we will lift it out. Ta-da! So that's what the bag looks like. It is quite nice. I got the caviar one because this one tends to hold the actual bag, the leather, quite well. It's a little bit more scratch resistant and will keep kind of the value more. So I like that. It is a little bit not as soft as the other one. And this is the medium. This is the medium strap one. So it is like really pretty and classy. And here are the iconic strapped leather straps. And you do want to keep it when you store it. You want to kind of separate this part from the straps themselves as to not damage like this part itself. And I got the medium because I've tried on kind of their bigger sizes, and actually I don't think it looks that good on me. So I feel like because I am a little bit more petite in size, the medium or the small is a pretty good size for me. And so here's the back of the bag. And I don't know if you guys know, but the straps will actually adjust. So this can be worn kind of like a shoulder bag, or if you pull one side more, it actually kind of lengthens to like a crossbody length. So let me show you really quick. So you just pull that up here. If you pull it up like this, it lengthens the strap, so you have more of a crossbody or side bag length versus like the double strap. It's kind of getting caught or tangled on the strap. So here's the way you can wear it 2 ways. This is like the longer way of wearing it, and then the shoulder strap you just double up on this, and ta-da, it's like a little bit shorter. It is a really pretty bag, but I'm not sure how long or often I'll use it, because it is more like an investment piece for me. I'm hoping it will kind of retain its value, and I'll probably just wear it on special occasions. It's like way too much to be carrying around every day, I feel like, but it is such a pretty bag. And here's the back. There's a little pocket here. I'm not sure like how much you can actually fit into this, but it is available. Maybe like a quick ID card or something here. These are nice sounds. And it opens up. Here's the classic double clasp. You just open it like this. And it is a double flap. So here's one flap, and then here's the other flap. And it opens up to this nice maroon color inside. And so it says Chanel here. And here's a little zipper on the front. And I'm not too sure if you're supposed to put anything in there. There were in the care instructions, like, you're not supposed to overstuff the bag as to help it keep its shape. It is a little more like structural bag. And here's what the inside looks like. It is this nice kind of maroon color. And you have 2 little pockets in the back that you can like put maybe your wallet or your cell phone here. And then on the inside, you have this little space here. It'll probably fit like nicely my phone and my wallet, and then maybe some lip products or hand sanitizer. Probably not a lot of things, and it did say in the care instructions that you don't want to like overstuff it with anything. And then you have a little front pocket here as well. So here's like a little front pocket right here, and it's also in that color. So you have the Chanel logo here, and then you have also a little Chanel there, and it says made in France. So, and the store clerk did say there is a button here, but for the second flap, but it's not meant to actually close. So she said like nobody actually closes it. It's not meant to like be used for closure. And so you just use kind of this like iconic clasp here, which is really cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much the bag. It has such a nice shape, and of course it's iconic. So I wanted it because I feel like it's a really good investment piece, and I'll probably keep this for a long time and see if it's worth keeping, or I could resell it in the future if it appreciates. This is supposed to be one of the only luxury bags that increases in value, and I know during the pandemic it increased a lot in value, so we'll have to see. But in the meantime, it's nice to have something really nice to use also for weddings and whatnot. So I really liked that aspect of the bag. So I'm pretty happy I got this, because I actually went to a couple of different Chanel stores at the end of my trip, and I couldn't get into any of the stores because it was close to closing time and the wait list had closed. I tried actually to go to the first flagship store of Chanel in Paris because I heard you get a white bag when you purchase it, like an after purchase, but they were totally booked out, so I actually couldn't get in. So I went to a couple stores, and then right when I left the airport, they had the bag that I was looking for, and it just felt like it was meant to be, so I bought it. Hopefully, I am getting a little bit of buyer's remorse because it is so expensive, and I'm just not sure, if I will get that much use out of it. But hopefully over time I'll come to see that it was the right choice, and I will be kind of enjoying this bag as time goes. So that's all. I wanted to kind of share with you the unboxing experience because it only happens once, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye. Hey guys, so I just looked into how to store the Chanel bag a little bit because I took a look at the dust bag and it's a little bit different from some of the other bags that I've received, and so I was a little bit confused about how to store it. So I actually looked up some YouTube videos and wanted to share with you guys some of the tips and tricks I've learned. So the key is that this chain is very heavy and could cause a lot of damage to the bag. Also, this front part is prone to wear and tear, so a lot of people recommended buying some protectors, which is very interesting. So because the chain is so heavy, some of the bags come with a felt between this flap here and the chains on this side. So because my bag does not come with that, some people recommended storing with like some tissue paper. So I'm going to insert like this tissue paper to act as a little buffer between the chains and the rest of the bag, so then it's not doing damage there. And so this little tissue paper, okay, and then I will close the flap like so. So the tissue paper is protecting the body of the bag from the chain on the inside. So I have it like this. And then the little dust bag is quite peculiar. Apparently this dust bag only comes with the classic flaps, and so it has Chanel here, and then it has a little baggie on the bottom like any normal dust bag, and the top also has a little pocket. So I was kind of confused by this, but apparently the top is for the chain, so the chain doesn't damage the rest of the body. And in a comment, and then this part is for the body. And in one of the YouTube comments I read, rather than putting the bag in directly like this, they suggested that you put it in backwards. So you would put the bag into the dust bag backwards, like so. So then the chain falls, because the straps would go in the flap on top. You would put it to the back of the bag, because this is the front with the little knob here, the double chain, instead of the front. So the weight of the chain is falling on the back of the bag instead of the front. So you would put the chains into the front pocket, or the top pocket of like the dust bag, like this. So I put the chains in there, and then you would separate that from the body of the bag. The chain is sitting at the back of the bag instead of the front. So that is how I will be storing this bag. And they said to take it out of the box because the box doesn't allow the leather to breathe, so it can actually become moldy or it could dry out the bag. So they just suggested you take it out of the box. So that took me a while to kind of figure out, and I just thought I would share. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.